So it looked like WNBA players has agreed to Cathy Engelbert 30-day extension.
The WNBA just barely dodged a lockout, at least for now. Players agreed to a 30-day extension, giving Commissioner Cathy Engelbert more time to figure out this mess. That means Caitlin Clark, along with every other player who's been stuck in the middle of this chaos all year, will keep things rolling for another month. But here's the problem: this extension might actually make things worse, not better. It's not a real solution, it's a delay tactic. The issues that brought the league to the brink of a lockout, pay disputes, revenue sharing, player treatment, and trust in leadership, are all still sitting there, untouched. A 30-day pause doesn't fix fundamental dysfunction. It just pushes the explosion down the road and gives the league time to manage the optics instead of the problems. The WNBA's been running on borrowed time for months, and this move feels like another example of leadership avoiding accountability instead of addressing the root issues. So the question now is simple: does this 30-day extension actually buy progress, or are they just postponing an inevitable disaster?
Now, man, news is coming out of the WNBA pipeline that the players has agreed to basically not have a lockout.
So, here we are again, another day, another WNBA controversy, because apparently this league can't go more than 5 minutes without some kind of drama or organizational meltdown. The latest news? The WNBA and the Players Association just reached an agreement on a 30-day extension. Translation: instead of a lockout starting November 1st, everything gets pushed back to November 30th. The players agreed. The league agreed. And Cathy Engelbert, the commissioner who's been at the center of just about every problem the WNBA has had over the past few years, gets another month to try to figure things out. Now, here's why fans are furious. A lot of people wanted the players to stand firm and actually force a real showdown with the league. Right now, the players have more leverage than they've ever had in WNBA history. This past season was the most watched ever, and let's be honest, that's mostly because of Caitlin Clark. She brought millions of new fans into the league. Attendance was up. TV ratings were up. Social media engagement was through the roof. This was the perfect moment for players to demand real change: better salaries, better travel conditions, better infrastructure, better everything. Instead, they blinked. They agreed to give Engelbert more time. And to a lot of fans, that feels like a missed opportunity, maybe even a surrender.
I think it's pretty clear that the players do not trust Cathy Engelbert. And it's actually been clear for a while. And I can tell you that I have had private conversations with players, and both former and present, and many of them have expressed the exact same thing that Nafisha Collier said. And if you notice across social media, from Angel Reese to all different players, they were all doing this. The players and the owners and league leadership are at odds because they feel like so far these CBA negotiations have very much reflected that mentality. I'm pretty sure a deal is not going to get done. Not if Cathy Engelbert is the one leading these negotiations. A deal is absolutely not going to get done because the players have no respect for her. B is probably thinking the same thing that I'm thinking, in that this leadership can't continue if it's like this. And so this is her and the players' way of getting Cathy Engelbert about.
The problem with this extension is pretty simple. Cathy Engelbert has had years to fix these issues, and she hasn't. She's been commissioner since 2019, and the league is still stuck in the same mess it's always been in. Players still don't make enough money to live comfortably without spending their off-seasons playing overseas. The travel situation is still a joke, with players flying commercial and dealing with endless delays. The schedule is still brutal, packed with back-to-back games that increase injury risk. Officiating remains wildly inconsistent. And the marketing? Still terrible, unless Caitlin Clark is involved. So why should anyone believe that giving Engelbert another 30 days is suddenly going to fix anything? Fans on social media are calling this a massive mistake by the players. They're saying the union had all the leverage and chose not to use it. Some are even calling out Caitlin Clark specifically for agreeing to the extension, which is interesting because she's in a completely different position than anyone else. She's the biggest star in the league by a mile. The reason ratings, sponsorships, and ticket sales are all at record highs. If she had decided to take a public stand against the extension, that would have carried enormous weight. But she didn't. She went along with everyone else.